Hey everyone, it's 10 Types, and I'm joined by Uncommon Fossil, and today we're going to be playing 20 questions with Pokemon cards. So pretty much we've each chosen three different cards. They're either Pokemon trainers or energy, and then the other person has to guess what the card is by asking yes or no questions. Obviously, they need to be yes or no. Sometimes the question can't be answered like that, though. So either you can choose to say maybe as an answer, or I can't answer that, and then the person will get that be able to ask another question that won't count as one of the 20. Obviously, don't abuse that, but do it at your own discretion. You don't want to give it away with a maybe. So you get the idea. So you're gonna go
Yep.
first, right?
I do. Yep, I have a brilliant card here to start with. So, um, I guess what's your first question?
I'll ask: is it a Pokemon?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that does not narrow it down too much. Is it?
No,
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon.
yes,
Is it grass, fire, water, lightning, or psychic?
yes, it is.
Okay, so that's my second question. I should probably mark this down on paper.
Yeah, I'm doing a little
Um,
tally sheet, but you probably should too.
yeah, is it? I guess I want to narrow the type. Is it grass, lightning, or fire?
No,
Okay, so it's water or psychic. So is it water?
no,
Okay, so it's psychic. Um, let's see. Is it a rule box Pokemon?
no.
Okay, that's useful. How many questions is that? Is that
That's five
five? That's
questions.
five.
So
Okay.
you're a quarter, 25% of the way done.
Yeah, so psychic, single prizer. Is it a basic?
It is.
Nice. Okay. So that's six questions. Let's see.
Yep.
Obviously, we have the stuff pulled up. Oh, was it printed? Did it come out this year?
Let me just double check. I
Oh,
think I know the answer, but I just want to. It did not come out this. No.
okay. So let's see. Yes, it could be a promo, but I'll assume it's not a promo. Did it um did it come out last year?
Uh, well, it came out. Why don't you clarify the question?
Oh,
Because we
sorry,
are at
sorry.
January 1st of
Yeah, so
2023.
so this year, did it come out
So
2020? So the last question I meant, did it come out?
I said no, it did not come out in 2022, is what I
Yeah,
said
did it
last
come
time. I
out?
forgot about the
Yeah.
new year.
Did it come
It,
out? Yeah, when we're recording this on New Year, it's not going to be going up on New Year's probably, but
yes,
it's in the new year. So did it come
it
out in
will.
2021?
Yes, it did.
Okay. How many questions? That's
That's eight
eight.
questions.
Okay.
So you're over a third of the way to failing. No pressure.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. So it came out. So it could have been what are the sets here? Battle Styles, Chilling Rain, Evolving Skies. Oh, and these are standard cards. So it
Yes.
can be any of these sets. Psychic, Basic, Single Prize. I guess I'll just keep there. There are so many Pokemon here.
Yes.
Did it come out? Was it in Battle Styles or Chilling Rain?
No.
Okay. Was it in Evolving Skies?
No.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, I didn't apply filters. Does it? Oh, I got an idea. It could be Baby Mew. Oh, I think. Was it in Celebrations?
No, it was not.
Ooh. Let's see.
But there's still two sets it could be from,
There are two
I believe.
sets.
I think so. See, I think there was a set before Battle Styles in 2021 that you seem to have skipped
No.
over, but
Shining Fates 2021.
it came out. Yep, says it came out in February on
Okay.
Pokemon's website.
Mm-hmm. I don't think any of these Pokemon actually came out that year though. So, um,
Wow.
let's see. Is it? Does it have like a battle style, like Fusion Strike or something?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So how many questions is this?
This is 12.
That was 12 or the next?
That was question number 12. So you're
Okay.
not progressing super fast, I would say.
Yeah. Is it Deoxys?
Yes, it
Let's
is.
go. So 13. Or wait, is that?
13.
Or you say
Your 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was your 13th. Yeah, your guess was your 13th.
Okay,
So.
that wasn't the best, but I got it. There are a lot of looking at it now. There are a lot of Pokemon.
Right. And that one, I picked it to trick you up because it is Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike.
Yeah,
and hoping to get you going down the wrong path on it.
Yeah.
But you avoided that trap.
Yeah, I played it safe, but now
I mean, hopefully you were gonna say, is it like Rapid Strike or was it Single Strike, and then you would be on the wrong track probably.
Yeah. Did I spell this Pokemon? Let's see.
So you're
Give me
still trying to find it, huh?
Yeah, let's see. Give me a second. Obviously
Yeah, sometimes if you misspelt it and it's not obvious how to spell it, I've had that issue.
no, I'm spelling this right, I think. Oh, never mind. Okay. I had one of the filters turned on.
That's the other. Yep, that was the other thing I was going to suggest.
Okay, there, I found it. So I have it. I'll pull it up for everyone, and ready for you to start guessing.
All right. Is it a Pokemon?
Yes, it is.
Is it grass, fire, or water?
Yes. You chopped off quite a lot there.
Yeah, efficiency. So is it grass?
Yes.
All right. Is it a rule box Pokemon?
No.
Is it a base? What's
that?
that?
You're going faster than me. You're saying, is it a basic?
Yeah, I think that was my third question.
No, that's your
Oh no, it must be
fifth.
yeah, my fourth question. I'm up to 5.
You said, is it?
That's fine.
Yeah, I think.
So is it a basic Pokemon?
No, it's not a basic Pokemon.
All right. I mean, once I get to some of these simple things, I'll start to have to think more. Is it a stage 1?
Yes, it is a stage 1.
All right, and I can use my little filters to try to help me think it through.
Yeah, you could ask other questions that aren't on the filters, but those are a bit more.
No, but I wasn't doing it because of the filters, but just they're good. Things to know does it have an ability?
Yes.
All right. So that's getting good here. All right, now it starts to get tricky.
Yeah. There are a solid chunk.
Was it released in 2021?
I don't think so. Let me check. No, it was not. So that's 8, I believe. Your 8th question.
Oh yeah. Was it released in 2022?
No, it was not.
Wow. So I guess then it has to be. I'm not going to ask. So it has to be 2020, I think. Hopefully, I'm not making.
Could be 2023. No, it has to be 2020.
Nothing was released yet at that point. So what do we have? We have it's up to Vivid Voltage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's getting some good stuff down here. So.
Wait, so that was your 9th question, right?
Yeah. No, it's getting a lot tougher. There's a lot of cards it could be still.
Yeah.
Was it in? What happened there? Was it in Sword and Shield or Rebel Clash?
I assume you mean the set Sword and Shield.
The set. Yes, I'm sorry. Yes,
because they're all in Sword. No, it is.
Correct.
It was not in either those 2 sets.
All right, so it had right. Shining Fates was the following year. So now we know it's Darkness Ablaze, Champion's Path, or Vivid Voltage.
Yep.
Well, I guess then, since I have the filters here, I'm gonna have to say, is it Ninjask?
Yes.
Because I would not have gotten it obviously at that point, but based on those questions, was that 11?
That
I
was
think.
11. You beat me in the first. Well, I don't know if we're going head to head. I think we are though. So you beat me in
Uh,
the first round.
Assuming we get them all, I assume it's whoever can get them quicker.
Yeah. Yeah. Um. So do you want to go with your next one?
Yes, I do. This one's yeah. I'm not as excited about this one, but that's okay.
Yeah. I think that first one might have been my weakest, but we'll see. So should I start guessing? You ready?
I am ready. Yes.
Okay. Is this a Pokemon?
No.
Oh, so it's
So which makes it should be easier.
it's probably a trainer then, because there aren't a lot of energy. It could be a special energy or a basic energy too, I guess. But
Yeah.
is it a supporter or an item?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's what I figured. Let's see. So
All right,
that's
so that's two questions for you.
is it an item?
No.
Okay. So now we narrowed it down to just supporters. That's pretty good. Did it come out? Let's see. Did it come out at Evolving Skies or later?
Let me double check here. Yes.
Okay, so that narrows it down to like 8 sets, maybe. Okay, that's question 4, or that was question 4.
Yeah, no, that was your fourth. Yep.
Let's see. I guess I could keep narrowing down sets. Trying to think if there are other. It's a bit boring just asking sets.
No, it is. Right. So the supporters are tricky, like how to I mean, there's a couple of ways I could think you could ask to kind of help narrow it down, but I'll leave that to you.
Yeah, trying to think. Like drawing is specific to only certain trainers, so I'll say, does it draw cards?
Yes, it does.
Nice. Okay. I'm not sure actually if that narrows it down a lot, but
There's a number that do, I imagine, but a bunch that don't. So that's probably a good question.
yeah. Does it have the? Does it, does it have the potential to draw more than 4 cards? So 5 or more.
No, it does not.
Okay. So that limits it a bunch now. Because most can draw a lot.
Yeah, that was probably a pretty good question.
So can it draw 4 cards?
No,
Okay.
I
So
think that's six, I believe.
yeah. Or is it? I think it
I
might be
think
7.
it might be. I lose track sometimes.
Okay. I think it's 7. I think it's 7.
Okay.
Unfortunately. Um, so it can draw 3 or less. It's pretty. That's not a lot. There are a lot of draw 3s and like draw 3s with some other weird thing. I'll just say, does it draw 3 cards?
No, it does not.
Ooh. Okay. So 2. There are a few. There are the
So it's
ones.
not so it's not a hop equivalent card.
No. I assume it draws 2, unless it's something like weird, like really weird. But so there's Aroma Lady. There is. There are the ones from Pokemon Go. There's Gardenias. And isn't that it? That might be it. Is it from Pokemon Go?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. I think it just
So
down
now
to 3.
is it three?
I mean, there's the 3 types. There's different like clans or whatever. I've never played Pokemon Go. Sorry, audience. Is it? Which one are you most likely? Is it Blanc?
Yes, it is.
Let's go. Okay, so that was I think 10.
10. Yep. So one better than my last round.
Yep, new high score. So I'll pull up my new card. I should be able to. Oh, I still have all the filters on. Let's turn these off. So yeah, I'll pull up the card. So now you can go and start guessing when you're ready.
Right. Well, is it a Pokemon?
No, it's not a Pokemon.
Okay. Is it a supporter?
Yes, it is a supporter.
Okay, because obviously it's probably a trainer, and supporters are a lot. There's a lot more supporters than anything else. There's a decent amount of items, but
Yeah.
all right. So it's a supporter. So, does it draw cards?
Yes, it does. You're narrowing in very quickly, which is concerning.
Well, I'd rather not just start listing the sets, the expansions, right? I could do that, but I think
Yeah.
that's not the best way to make it interesting. So, does it draw 5 or more cards?
No.
Okay. Um. All right. What do I do? Um. Does it do anything besides draw cards for yourself?
No.
Okay. Which also would include, like Marnie would do something beyond that also.
Yeah, yeah, because
Right, or
it
Serena.
shuffles and it draws cards for your opponent and stuff.
Well, yes. So okay, so yeah, so shuffling in would be beside drawing. So draw. So it's less than 5. Um,
Yep.
all right, so it can't be judged though. I'm trying to think what draws 4.
Yeah.
Oh, and then there's those great. Oh, there's schoolgirl and schoolboy.
Yeah. There are a lot that just draw 4 or less.
There's a bunch that are less, but I'm going to try to start with the high end. So, but it can't be judged because that affects my opponent. It can't be Marty. It could be schoolboy or schoolgirl. All right. Does the effect of the card vary upon the game state? You know what I'm saying? Like schoolboy and schoolgirl
Can you
would
rephrase? I think I understand what you're asking, but can you rephrase it?
all right.
Clarify a little.
Does the number of cards you draw change by the state of the board? I'm particularly thinking schoolboy, schoolgirl. I'm not if it's still not clear. I can try to
Yeah,
rephrase it.
yeah. I think the answer is that would be it does. It does
It changes.
change. Yeah.
All right, so let's think. So there's schoolgirl, schoolboy. I've lost track here.
There are quite a few like that.
Yeah, I mean, right. Again, yeah, like I went through a less more obscure one. You probably did also. Oh, there's the one at the start of the game too. What's? Oh yeah. Now let's
Is
see.
that Dancer? Is that what you're thinking of, or is there
Is
some
that what
different
it's
ones?
called?
There's a
Yeah,
different
on your
one as
first. Well,
well.
there's one on you can play on your first turn, going first, right?
Yeah, I don't remember. That one's. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah.
But it can't be that one as I look at it, because then you could draw 5.
It
And you
can't be
said
Dancer. Yes, it cannot.
it cannot be
It could be
Dancer.
the
But there's
other
the
one though.
um. All right, is it? All right, I'm gonna just try to narrow down
And how
the
many questions
expansion.
is that?
I've lost
6?
track. I gotta
I think
say.
it's 6.
I
We
think
really
that's.
should
I
be
think
better
that's.
at
I
this.
think that's about right. Yeah, I was. I got. I think that the person answering should track because with trying to think through, I stopped tracking. So
Mhm.
is it? But I'll try and track also as I go along. Is it? Uh, Brilliant Stars or newer?
No.
Okay.
I bet it would make it better if I edited this video, but I think we all know the answer to that.
Of what's going to happen or not? Is it Battle Styles or newer?
Yeah.
Okay, Battle Styles to Fusion Strike is what it is. So,
Yeah.
and it's a weird one to. Oh, and that includes the whole celebrations
Yeah,
stuff
it
as
does.
well as like the non-playable cards too, probably.
It has to be standard. It has to be legal and standard. So like,
All right, it's not it's a draw, not a search, so it can't be dancer, not judge. Could be schoolgirl, schoolboy. I'm leaning towards those, but let's say Oh, does it have an effect besides drawing cards?
Uh, no. Did you already
Okay.
ask that? I don't remember.
Did I?
I
I'm
think you
not sure
might
if I
have. I
did.
think you asked something very similar to
Oh, I
that.
did. I think I did. Yeah, I think I did. Oh well, that's unfortunate for me.
hmm
I'm trying to. Is there anything it could be besides schoolboy or schoolgirl? That's my question. Before I just start guessing those. All right. So is it schoolboy?
No, it's not schoolboy.
Is it schoolgirl?
No, it's also not
It's
schoolgirl.
not them. Oh
There are a few
no.
others.
Well,
I think there are multiple others.
wait. It's oh oh well. Yeah. Okay. It could be bug catcher. Let's
Yeah,
see. I forgot about that one. Is
everyone's
there anything?
favorite card.
Yeah, I mean that's a good one for this event here. I'm not sure. Is there anything else it could be? I want to see if there's any way to narrow it down
Yeah.
before, because this is the one to tie you, I think, for last what you
Uh,
did last time.
well, not this round, but the last round.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um,
You're obviously very close, but not quite there.
I don't think it could be Zinnias, right? Because there you have to discard two, and I
Yeah.
think
I think
a
we also said it
discard.
could be five. It can draw five, or it can draw six even.
Oh,
So
I thought I said less than five. I said is it five or more? I think.
it can draw six, right?
What, your card?
No. Zinnias can draw six.
Oh, maybe. But it
Yeah.
also is
And it
it
has
does
other
some other
lots
stuff.
of other stuff. But yeah, the one schoolboy and schoolgirl fit the conditions, but obviously they weren't quite it.
Not quite right. So I guess I'm gonna have to go with bug catcher.
Uh,
Is it bug catcher?
no, it's not Bugcatcher.
Oh no, now I have failed completely. So,
There's
all
I
right,
think there's one more. I think there's only one other card that meets the criteria, which
all
is
right, let
obviously
me.
the right answer.
Yeah, unless I confuse myself in the process. So let me see. Maybe it's some.
This card is not the best card. I mean,
Okay,
but
can't be
pretty much all the cards you're
that.
saying are.
It's not Bruno. I assume it's not an alt art. I mean, I guess no. Can't just be an alt art. I don't
Yeah,
think.
no, it's not.
It's not Doctor. Well, yeah, I've seen all these obscure cards. Uh, yeah, can't be Zinnias or Copycat. Can't be Aroma Lady. Research. So I did. Can't be Judge. It can't be Dancer.
No,
Um,
I think you.
and
I think you.
did I
Yeah.
right because it can't be five cards. I'm pretty
No, it
sure.
can't
And
be. It can't
Dancer
be
can get
Dancer.
five cards, and it's between Fusion and Strike to battle styles, right? It was,
Yeah, I think you might have said the card.
and I've said it can't be that.
Yeah.
So then, all right, let's.
Unless I'm.
I,
I'm
I,
pretty
I
sure I'm
guess
right on
Bug
this.
Catcher. Dancer draws too many. Judge affects your opponents and shuffles in. I guess Schoolboy. I guess Schoolgirl. Shauna shuffles in and draws five. Can't be that. Right? Research draws too many.
Mhm.
Discards. It can't be Aroma Lady because it recovers from special conditions.
Yeah, it can't be that.
It can't be Copycat. We don't know how many cards that could be. Zinnia's Resolve can't be because you have to discard two.
Yeah, and it can draw more, possibly.
Yeah, right. Can't be Avery because you force your opponent to discard. Um, can't be Caitlin because you put cards into your deck.
Yeah.
Um, oh, it could be Doctor, couldn't it? So you draw
Could be.
two. If it's a V max, you draw two. All right, is it Doctor?
Yeah, it's Doctor.
All right, yeah, you're right. Yep, yeah, that was. I should have. Yeah, I said it couldn't be Doctor, but it could be Doctor.
Yeah, I'm not sure. What were you thinking there? Did you just not read it?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking it through. I think, yeah, I looked at it quickly. I thought you might be able to draw more than four, I
Yeah,
guess.
no, you cannot.
Okay.
So I'm up by
Yeah.
one in the overall standings, assuming we counted right, which we may or may not have. But
Well, although in total I'm doing better, right?
no, where I'm up
Because
by that
you
was 13. The first one I
was I
had,
13?
yeah, that was
Okay.
13.
All right. Then, yep, you're winning by one.
Yeah. Okay. So I guess I'll guess your last one.
Yes. Let me. Yep. So
Is it a Pokemon?
yes, it is.
Okay. Expected that, but that doesn't make it easier, I wouldn't say. Let's see.
No.
Is it colorless, dragon, metal, dark, grass, or lightning?
um,
Tell me if you need the types again.
repeat them one more time. I was
Uh,
looking up the card while you said it. Just
Grass, lightning, dark, metal, dragon, colorless. Is it any of those types?
yes, it is.
Okay. Um, is it grass or lightning?
No, it's not.
Okay. There was it down a solid amount. I guess that's three guesses. Oh, sorry for the
No.
noise in
Oh yeah,
yeah. Sorry for
that's
the
right.
noise in the
Three.
background. Let's see. Is it dark or colorless?
Yes, it is.
And I'll say is it colorless?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So is it a is it a rule box Pokemon?
No, it's not.
It's not. Okay. So that's six, I think.
Yep.
Was it printed in evolving? Was it printed in 2022?
Let me just double check my answer on that. No, it was not.
Yeah, was it printed 2021?
Yes, it was.
Okay, so that's Fusion Strike, um, Shining Fates included, anything in between. So you said non-rule box. Is it a basic?
No, it's not. Oh,
Okay,
so I think we're at 8 now, I think.
eight. Okay, so it's not a basic. So that means presumably it's a stage one or stage two. I think it has to be because it's standard. So let's narrow down the
Right.
selections. Ooh, does it have? Oh, I was gonna say does it have an ability? I'm not sure if I'll go with that. Does it?
Is that you asking that or
I'm
no?
not asking that. No.
Okay.
Actually, I'll ask that. Does it have an ability?
Yes, it does.
Ooh, okay. So is that 10 or is that 9?
That's 9, I believe,
Okay.
if I'm counting correctly.
Yeah. So it has an ability. Ooh, there's not a lot. So I'm assuming it's not one of the shiny ones that got like reprinted. So is it a stage two?
No, it's not.
Oh. So I think there's like two it could be.
Down to 2.
I think so. Unless I ruled something
Might
out.
might might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Is it Blissey?
Yes, it's Blissey from
It's from
just to make
Fusion
sure.
Strike.
Yes, it
The
is.
round one.
That's all right. The Pokemon that was good briefly. That's still standard legal by our rules,
Wait,
but
this
I
was what
don't.
do you mean this was good briefly?
Well, you could have played it back before the other. Let's all roll out rotated, right?
No, that's
Did
Caterpie.
it?
That's Caterpie, I think. Right. Let's not
Okay.
roll out there. They're all in that
Oh,
set.
they're still around. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they
Yeah.
were just
Right.
bad. They were just really bad.
Yes.
Okay, so that was 11, I believe.
That was 11. Yep.
Let's see. You need to beat it. You need to get 10. And I don't think you're gonna. I think you might struggle with this one, but you wanna. Actually, I'm gonna pull it up real quick. But let's see.
All right. You ready?
Just a second. Okay. I think yeah. Okay. I got it. I got it.
All right. Is it a Pokemon? I assume it is for this one.
Yeah. It is. It is.
Is it grass, fire, water, or lightning?
It is. Yep.
Is it grass or fire?
It is not.
Is it lightning?
Yep. So you've narrowed down the type now.
Yeah, that's a lot of breadth still to cover. Is it a rule box Pokemon?
Yes, it is. Ooh.
All right, so that opens up. So we have the Radiance. There's the V Unions. And we didn't discuss whether one could like pick a body apart from a V union or not. So,
Yeah.
um, but anyway, and then there's all the V Maxes, V stars.
Yeah. There's still a bunch.
It is. I'm trying to think. How do I want to try to separate them out? Is it? Does it give up two prizes?
No. So is that, I believe, question 6?
Yes,
Yeah.
six. All right. So then it becomes either could be a Radiant Pokemon is one.
Could be.
It could be a V Max. It could be a V Union. I believe those are the only choices I have.
Yeah. You've narrowed it down a bunch, but you're not quite there.
No, I'm not ready
You could just
is
start
it?
guessing. You never know.
I don't think I'll probably get there fast enough. Is it a V Max Pokemon?
It is not a VMAX Pokemon.
All right. I think that's seven, if I'm counting correctly. So now
Yeah.
it's either a Radiant or a V Union. So is it a Radiant Pokemon?
No. Are there any Radiant Lightning Pokemon
Oh,
out
that's a
yet?
good
I don't know.
point. You might be
I
correct.
don't think. I think there's one coming in the next set. I don't remember if there are yet though. I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. But it's not.
All right. Does it then have to be? Does it have to be a V Union then?
Uh, is that your question?
No, no, that's not my question. I'm trying to think. So it's not three prizes. You said it's not. No, you said it's not two prizes.
I
Yeah.
said it is not 2 prizes. Yeah, that's
Right. I said it's
right.
not two prizes, and you said it's not a radiant Pokemon,
Yeah, and we said it's a rule box as well.
and it's a rule box. And you seem to think possibly that was a wasted question. Is it a radiant Pokemon? Because that might not exist yet,
Yeah, I
which
believe
could
it
be
does
true.
not exist yet. There's
All
one in
right.
Japan, but
All right. There's one coming out though, right? In the
yeah,
next.
Radiant Bug, I believe.
All right. So then I think it comes down to Pikachu and then more Pico, I believe. So is it more Pico V Union?
I'm sorry, I need you to be a bit more specific if you wanna give if that's what you want as your answer.
Yeah. All right. So we're playing the game this way. Now, how do I specify these cards so I look through them? Um, uh, all right. I'm not sure I want to go by body part on it because some are going to be a bit awkward. So I guess I'll go by what corner it is in. Will that be acceptable?
That yeah, just say it, and if it's
Well,
not
hang on.
clear,
Let me just look if there's a way I could divide it into two halves.
you could say like right half, left half, top half, bottom half.
No, no. I'm also looking at
Oh,
the attacks and abilities too. Like the top two both are colorless attacks. The bottom two pieces take lightning in their costs. So that
I didn't say it was more Pico.
I know you did not. I know you
Could be,
did not.
could be.
Well then, well that's you see now if that's like one of eight cards, that's a bit unfair. All right. So, all right. Is it more Pico V Union and it takes lightning energy for the attack that's on its piece?
Um,
Is
like,
that
or is it
reasonable?
a piece of more Pico V Union? 'Cause
Yeah, and
I
the
guess it is
piece
more Pico. Um,
and on the attack on that piece requires lightning energy.
no.
Okay, so that's a no. Did you actually say it was more Pico UV or not necessarily?
I didn't say. I said
You didn't say that.
yeah.
You just
Yeah,
okay. So it's not the bottom two halves of more Pico V Union, I don't believe, based on that.
yeah.
Could be the top two halves.
Well, it depends how you
Uh,
rotate the card. Which half is on the top or the bottom?
well, I mean, the text is oriented a certain direction,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I do think there is. Is it more Pico V Union with the attack cost is strictly colorless energy on that piece?
Yes.
Is it the more Pico V Union with Union gain?
No.
Yeah, this is it more Pico reunion with all you can eat?
It is. It is. It is more Pico V Union's ear.
Oh yeah, I guess that is his ear. I
Yeah. So
suppose that is.
unfortunately, you lost. But that was close. That was close.
So how many guesses was that,
I
by the
believe, I
way?
believe that was 13. I think might have been 12, but I think it was 13. Anyway, either way, you lost by
I mean,
just
I
one.
had more Pico V Union. I think if it was just that, then I would have won, I
Yeah.
believe,
Unfortunately, it
correct?
was not just that.
I suppose we didn't identify the rules about that. So I
Yeah.
guess since it wasn't prohibited, you won by a technicality.
Yeah. So I'm sorry you lost, but yeah, I think that's all right. You unfortunately were the loser in this scenario.
I guess yes, I'm the loser. It's your channel, so it's only appropriate that you're the win the grand
Yeah,
prize.
I mean, if you won it, you'd have won, but unfortunately you didn't. So that's it. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. If you want to see more like game show ish style videos or like question things, comment that down below. If you want to try this out for yourself, you want to hop on as a guest, you can also comment down below to try out something like this. And I hope you enjoyed. If you did, like the video, and if you want to see more, you can subscribe. Of course, comment any thoughts you have about anything, I guess. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.